Yeah, so the other day I watched Marc Brunet's video about using 4 layers to colour a drawing. So I thought I'd try it on a drawing that I made in 2008, so quite a while ago. Okay, so what was in the drawing? Well, the main character, I called them Gunaf. I can't remember why. They're a centaur type creature with weird eagle's head with antelope horns sticking out of various parts of the head. Yeah, just my usual weirdness. They've got a pet. I call him or her Claw Dog. It's like a sort of dog type personality, but with a couple of crab claws. Obviously very alien. And yeah, Gunaf is holding in his other hand this dinosaur, teddy dinosaur, I guess. Yeah, when I was growing up in Australia, these things were all the rage when I was like really, I don't know, about 10 years old. They came in different colours and, you know, they were the soft toy to have. But yeah, after I grew up and moved away from Australia, I never saw these again. So if you know about these types of teddies, yeah, comment, let me know. So I'm not going crazy and imagining things. Yeah, it worked out okay, I think. I only got to 3 layers. I missed this sort of, he's got a layer for special effects. Well, let me break it down first. You have a layer for shading, you know, the focal point of your image, you sort of add shading. So the aim is to have it almost look like a clay render, like a 3D model that's been just rendered with one material. Then you add flat colors, and that sits underneath the shading, and the shading's on multiply, so you sort of get this nice color. Yeah, the flat colors are tinting the shading. And then then you add a lighting layer over the top, and I chose overlay. You got a couple of options, overlay or what's the other one? If you watch his video, you'll see. And I think it worked out okay, except it's quite laborious. The shading part took a lot longer than I usually take, because what I didn't realise when I started was Marc's colouring method it's for illustrations, so it's not really for painting. Even though I draw a lot with pencil and ink, when I do colour paintings, I use Procreate to paint. This was trying to force Procreate to come up with an illustration. So yeah, the end result's more detailed and defined than my usual digital paintings. Yeah, I don't know, would I use this method again? Yeah, probably. I mean, you can see in the process video that I've got running that I don't do everything in distinct stages. I sort of bounce back and forth between the shading and the colours, you know, when you miss a bit of colour out, when you want to add some colour. And yeah, the lighting, and you know, like adding a background is just done the old-fashioned way, like digital painting. And yeah, I think it worked out okay. So yeah, I will do it again. I'll use this method again, but I'll probably just, as with all things you learn off YouTube, you sort of adapt it to your own uses and your own methods. Yeah, you sort of change it slightly. Oh yeah, I think it looks quite cool when you have the lighting pass on top of the shading pass, but without any colour information. It sort of looks like a sort of statue. I mean, the only thing that ruins the effect is me adding colour information into the lighting for the dinosaur toy. But yeah, besides that, I think that looks pretty cool. You know, hope you learnt a little bit. yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.